Do you know what? I was actually really worried when we went to do this podcast that I would be absolutely hammered.
Really?
Yeah. I stopped myself after 2 today.
I had 3.
Mm.
I didn't win.
Did you have 3?
Yeah.
Did you have one before I met you?
I had one as you came.
Okay. God, you get through them quicker than me. That's saying something.
It was like 2 hours.
Oh, did you have one after I left as well?
Finished it after you left.
Okay, cool. Just for clarification, me and Chika watched a game in the pub together today. It was nice, little wholesome one.
Jack's local boja.
At my local, but it's not my local, but my old stomping ground.
You hear that? Man called it a stomping ground. Well, what are you stomping on over there?
Work, because I take it very seriously. Oh, do you know what? Actually, I was just thinking. I just got the can here right now. Just thinking to myself, I would love it for audio listeners. I've got a I've got a Sun Exotic in my hand. Do you know what? Actually, a life goal of mine would be to be sponsored by like a Rubicon Mango or something. Just like drinks I grew up. What was your go-to drink when you were at like secondary school and like school in general? Like, what was your fizzy can go-to
There
drink?
was 2. Mine was a pink lemonade.
From what brand?
Pink Lucozade.
Pink, yes, those were, yeah. God, you got me on the nostalgia strip.
Can of Ka pineapple.
KA. I don't really see them about anymore.
No, you can go corner shop and still find them. But,
Can you?
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's just more a thing from my childhood now.
And a Rubicon guava.
Oh.
Have you had the Rubicon guava?
Yeah, I used
The
to
fizzy
stick
one,
to I used to
yeah,
stick
those
to
are-
the
yeah.
mango, and then sometimes if I was like treating myself, I'd go and get like the cartoned Rubicon. I never forget, like, Rubicon is such a like integral thing to my childhood.
Rubicon guava?
Yeah, I think I've had
The
that.
pink one.
I think I had the pomegranate one as well. I think I've had the pomegranate Rubicon.
Shit, sorry lads.
God, that was not where I mainly remember Rubicon Mango because on my first day of year 7, I didn't come back on time, and my mum was so worried. She's a bit of a nervous mum, bless her.
You're the only child, eh?
Yeah,
So-
I suppose. But
Combo.
she sent my dad out on his bike to find me because she knew I'd be on the heath, and I was on the heath. But then I turned up late, and I got to the house like an hour later and didn't tell her. And she slapped the Rubicon Mango out of my hand in front of all my friends.
So she didn't slap anything else, just the Rubicon mango.
Oh, she slapped. She's like, "Where have you been?" Ah! I was like, "Oh, freaking hell, yeah. This is
At least she didn't get the belt.
no, I can't say I've got the belt. She's little, but she is fierce.
Yeah, your mum, yeah. She's fierce when she needs to be.
yeah. Amazing woman, though. Amazing woman.
I love Jack's mum.
Mm. We love each other's families.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone heard that because you've not.
Yeah.
This is literally just half of what we do. It's just me telling Chika, why are you listening to that? Why are you listening? Oh, sorry, audio listeners. Apologies. There we go. That's what we like to see, cheeks. Sorry, I have to tell you off because otherwise no one's going to hear you. Yeah. No, my mum's a ledge. My mum is a ledge.
Yeah, she is there.
Yeah. And your mum and your dad too? Out on the cruise? Living their best life?
Oh yeah, that was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks because I've been in Norway.
Been tearing it a new one, I hear.
If I speak, I mean big. No, I haven't. I've been. I did fall in love with my ski instructor though.
I heard you moving like prime Odegaard out there. Just laying out. Techers.
This is a big problem if I speak.
In the streets.
This is a big problem. No, I didn't. I just fell in love twice. That's all that happened, really.
Fell in love with a stripper.
No, she wasn't. She was a ski instructor. I was a beginner to skiing.
Well, it doesn't sound as good as the song.
Yeah. Turns out I really enjoy. I'm not a massive ski head, but I think it was. Bless my friends, they were a lot more advanced than me. I didn't grow up going on ski holidays.
I was still talking about skiing.
Yeah, I'm talking about actual skiing. But it led to meeting one of the loves of my life.
Okay.
Yeah, Ella.
Okay.
What a woman. What a woman. She's Swedish. And she told me she worked for Ski Star, which is like the ski company that owns most of the resorts, I think, in Scandinavia.
We're not sponsored by them, by the way.
No. But yeah, she done the beginner's lesson with me, and she in an hour and a half, Ella had me skiing proficiently, and by the third day, I was on the blue slopes. I went to the top of the mountain. And all I could be thinking about, I was at the top of the mountain, but I thought, I want to get down this mountain to see you, Ella.
Are these all code words for like?
No. I'm generally being a
mountain.
romantic. No, she was so lovely, so pretty, and I think I love Scandinavian women now.
Oh.
Yeah, and also Norwegians. She was Swedish. But Norwegians, honestly, some of the most friendly people I've ever met in my life. I think it was actually the friendliest country I've ever been to. I have to say, I did kind of think of Erdegaard and Haaland half the time I was there. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, no, I fell in love twice. I was just very drunk another night. The second woman I fell in love with. We love Ella. She taught me how to ski. What a woman. But I drunkenly, I was trying to FaceTime you, and you were watching your show, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. For a call. Because like I was getting to the juicy part of Married at First Sight, and I had my munch. I was eating that. This guy tried to call me. We're texting though.
Yeah. Should I tell them the story of this? Yeah, probably should tell them the story of this. So, après ski.
Oh, go on.
Yeah. So in Hemsdale, where I was, it was the biggest after ski in the whole of Europe, which it's just like a club at ski resort. And I got pretty drunk. I spent a lot of money that night, more than I like to say, because if my mum hears this, she'll slap another Rubicon mango out of my hand. This time it would be a Sun Exotic. If you want to sponsor the podcast, please do. And yeah, I was dancing, and I saw this really cool neon sign, and I went, Sam, my friend Sam, sorry, take a photo of me in front of this sign. It's like cool, it's edgy, and I did. And I'm looking like, as I'm looking direct in the lens, I'm looking directly there, and then I kind of just feel this as I'm posing. It's like suck my cocktails. What's the sign? And I thought, oh yeah, that's so funny. Let's get a photo. But I'm looking straight on to Sam at the time, and then I just feel like someone grabbed me. I'm like, what the hell? But as I'm looking at Sam just straight, I feel like contact on my cheek, and some random Norwegian girl had come up and kissed me. Oh. And I thought, oh, that's nice. It's lovely. But I was so drunk, I was like to a point where I couldn't really stand. And the first thing, because I didn't see her, I didn't know what she looked like. Yeah. And I went to grab my phone off Sam. And you know, like when you're drunk, like everything kind of happens in a flash. I went to grab the phone and I looked kind of back. I was like, where's she gone? She was the most beautiful woman stunning.
Is it?
And let's say I was very gassed because I showed you the photo. That night I was like, Chika, I think I'm falling in love. But I think I lost out to a dwarf.
Really?
She started talking to like this dwarf after. So like as soon as I grabbed my phone back, I looked up and she was chatting to a dwarf. Damn. The short king.
Won this time.
Yeah, won. And I lost her to him. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, I thought about it all the way home on the plane. Damn. Yeah.
Well, look, in the streets, you win some, you lose some, and if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be.
Yeah, but it's pretty gutting, because I'm like, I thought, this is my moment. And I bottled it. I froze when I saw her as well because she was so gorgeous. But yeah, I lost out to that short king.
But next time, you know how that feeling? You know this feeling? Next time you won't bottle it.
No, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
You see?
But
like Arsenal this season.
Yeah. Oh, what a
After
segue.
after last season.
Yeah. No, we're going to move forward and we're going to stay resilient and just
Clean sheets.
not talk to any women whether there's short kings around. It's too traumatic because they'll just leave me again for the short king.
I thought we're about growth here. Like
Very interesting use of words.
we're about growth, so doesn't matter who's in our way.
Yeah. Do you know Garnacho loves smaller people?
Dwarfs.
Yeah, dwarfs. Is that an offensive thing to say? No, dwarfism. It's the thing. Yeah. He hired 3 dwarfs to bring out his birthday cake for his birthday recently.
So that means they like sauce.
Yeah, I think so.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, maybe Garnacho's onto something.
What do you mean? Onto what?
I don't know. I think the dwarfs of today, the dwarfism, people who have dwarfism, I think they're the new kind of person people are looking to.
For?
Romance, world leaders, and loads of other stuff.
I don't know.
I'm just really upset that I got left for that short king.
Are you sure you didn't knock your head off skiing or something like that?
I think I did a bit. But yeah, no, I fell in love twice. I fell in love with a Norwegian and a Swedish woman. And I haven't stopped thinking about it.
Damn.
It's a sad life. It's a tough life. But
Composure.
good on you, short king. You beat me to it.
I've already fallen in love once.
I know. And you're a good man for that. And it came off really wrong with what I was saying in that story.
But I had no idea where this guy was going.
But it was a bit gutting. Basically, it doesn't matter who it was. Short kings, you are short kings. I don't wanna offend anyone.
Now you're double back. You're just digging.
Yeah, no. But it was. Yeah, I don't want to offend anyone, but it was a bit gutting. Getting a kiss and then losing out immediately. Maybe he plays for like Norwegian football team or skiing team. But yeah, and on top of that, I don't like skiing. Hurts your feet. My left leg isn't strong enough to turn. I can turn really well on my right, but because I got one leg bigger than the other. Another story for another day. Wasn't a massive fan. Anyway, sorry, less about me. Losing out to short kings. Bust down. Good event.
Yeah, man. You missed it.
Yeah, I did because I was in Norway, still thinking about Norwegian girl. Damn. It's actually really upsetting. Sorry. I was just thinking the other day, I'm just going to be more honest on this podcast, just so people know who I am, really. And apparently I discriminate against short kings, so great start.
You've literally witnessed Jack have a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Anyway, football?
Well, how was Bust Down?
Yeah, it was good, bro. Yeah, it was good.
Good vibes?
Yeah, always good vibes.
Catch every Bust Down at the next Bust Down. Maybe I am drunk. Chika, Arsenal City. Arsenal. We're at the pub. 0-0. Can't say too much happened. Apart from Gabriel and Haaland wanting to either kiss. I don't know. Ever since talking about Norway, he's another Norwegian. Haaland and Gabriel, they either wanted to kiss or scrap. I couldn't really work it out. It was like I felt like I was watching a toxic relationship at the end. But I got to say, Gabriel, I saw Saliba won man of the match, but I actually think Gabriel deserved it more. Saliba misplaced a few passes, and I can't really remember Gabriel doing that. That just shows how well they both played. But I feel like Gabriel was more dominant against Haaland, which I didn't expect. And actually, Gabriel should be getting more flowers recently. He's been unbelievable.
He's been the better of the two this year.
Yeah.
This season in total. Saliba's not played well. I think Saliba had a great game today. He was calm, composed.
I'm not saying he didn't have a good game, but I'm just saying I actually thought Gabriel was better.
I don't know. I'm unsure. I think it wasn't much in it, but at the end of the day, they both played superbly. Dealt with Haaland like better than anyone this season, probably up there with Van Dijk as well. So, nah, man, clean sheet away at Etihad. You know, not many teams do it. They've scored 57 goals, 57 games in a row there. So, our game plan worked. We just weren't able to find that decisive goal and punish them.
Would you say we parked the bus?
No, we didn't park the bus. I think we had good chances to win the game as well. Probably better chances than them slightly. So I wouldn't say we parked the bus. They definitely dominated the ball. But I think in terms of threat, it's quite even game.
Yeah. Do you know, even if we did kind of park the bus, I kind of find it, I find it quite refreshing because in times before, Wenger would just set up the team to play anyone, wouldn't really change it up. He was more like, we're going to play the way we play. Whereas with like Arteta and the way football's changed a lot more, I remember begging Arsenal to sit deep in games, in a game like that. Because if Wenger managed this game, we're playing a high line. And it's refreshing to see Arteta, play a low block. And I'm a massive Arsene Wenger fan, just to clarify. And obviously that worked for Wenger for many years. But it is refreshing, actually, as an Arsenal fan, to see us play a low block.
There was that game that Arsene Wenger did play, Arsenal had a gutsy performance and we won 2-0 away from home. Remember, Giroud scored that header and I think it was a Cazorla penalty against them.
Yeah. But I can't really remember us parking the bus in that game. I remember when Wenger played 5 at the back towards the end of his tenure, and that's when I kind of knew it was over, because what Wenger was very good at was, and I've just criticised him here, but what actually gave him success for many years was doing that exact thing. And obviously, as football evolved and changed, and when he should have left a lot earlier than he did, he kind of tried to adapt with a 5 at the back then, and he didn't play to his strengths, and his strengths were playing any team the same way. Yeah. Obviously, it didn't work at the end, and obviously he started like double questioning himself. But sorry about today. It was really refreshing. I thought it was really good. I thought Havertz played really well as well, I have to say. I just want to shout out Havertz. I thought he fought every loose ball, winning fouls.
Yeah, man.
And just a constant presence.
Yeah, had some good touches, got involved, got himself about. And yeah, he had a good international break, had a good run of form before. I think unfortunately his scoring run has now come to an end. I think he scored like 4 or 5 games in the Premier League in a row. But no, man, I'm happy with Havertz.
Yeah.
More and more I've seen why we bought him, but I still obviously think that we still need a striker, and his best position is a striker. There's no way he can play midfield.
Is it bad to say, or is it controversial to say that I think it was... I thought Arsenal looked more threatening. I didn't think ManCity had the better of the chances, really.
Yeah, they didn't.
And we were more effective kind of going forward in the way we were playing.
Yeah,
because I can't really remember a time where I was like outrageously worried. I think the only time I can really remember is from the corner in the first half where it kind of just fell to Raya. But apart from that, I can't really think of it.
Yeah, no. I don't think they threatened as much. They had a couple interchanges and interplay, but nothing really led to a clear-cut chance. And I think that's just down to us having the best attack in Europe. Defense in Europe, sorry, guys.
Yeah, would you say it's the best centre-back partnership in Europe right now?
Yeah, I can't, close second is Konate and Van Dijk, but I can't see any other. Diaz and Stones are pretty good as well, but in terms of just dominating their box, power, strength, speed, I don't think you can get better than that.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to touch on, De Bruyne looked like he was really trying to get going in this game, and I just felt like he just couldn't really get into it. And I just want to shout out Rice for that. There are many times where kind of De Bruyne hits this momentum from kind of in his own half, like at the top of his own half / in the opposition half, and he like bursts and he strides, and that's when he plays that curved pass behind people's back lines. But I thought every time he really tried to get going, I thought Rice did an absolute fantastic job. I don't think people talking about how good Rice has been, because throughout that game, the legs, I saw him towards the end, he was like still pushing, still running. The amount of grass this guy covers. If Rice wasn't playing today, we don't get a result.
100%. Yeah,
We don't get a result.
He's basically. I can't imagine a team without Declan Rice. I can't imagine us winning a game without him there. Do you know what I mean? Especially in the top half team. So, he's instrumental to everything we do. I think he's the best buy this past summer.
Yeah,
We love him.
Yeah, I also think it really helps. I think it's really helped Jorginho. Let me know if whether you're watching or you're listening. I think what's helped Jorginho play so well is Rice almost being an extra pair of legs in the middle. When I've watched Jorginho live, when everyone's seen him, he's very slow. But he's like one of the most unathletic footballers I've ever seen. But he really keeps it ticking. Like some of the passes I've seen this guy play, it's just ridiculous. Yeah. And having Rice as those extra legs in the middle is obviously, I think anyway, and stats might lie, people might tell me different. But I think it's really, really helping Jorginho play better. And I think Jorginho is a kind of player where you need good a certain type of player around him. And all showing too. And Arsenal were doing really, really. I was quite happy with the performance today. That's the kind of games you need to get a result in. We were expected to get walked over. Peasy in our Premier League predictions said we get walked over, and we didn't. Yeah. And I'm really, really happy with it.
He's a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
He was just. You can tell when I saw the video. I was like, just the hatred and the disappointment that Chelsea are just doing so shit. Yeah. He just wanted us to lose. It's what he wanted.
Yeah. No, well, and but unfortunately it didn't happen.
Chelsea fans aren't getting anything they want these days.
Yeah.
Love you, Peasy, though.
Yeah. In regards to City, are they as good as they were last season? No. This treble side. I had loads of people talk to me during the game and just say this just is not the same City. Do you think everyone's found the code for Haaland?
But they're 1 point off where they were at this stage last season, so it's like. And I remember people at the similar stage saying that City they haven't been doing too much. They haven't been lighting up, and then and then they go in there on a form of winning 1-0, 1-0, 2-1, 2-1, like just getting results. So look, I'm not counting them out. Yes, they don't look as strong as they can with the players that they got, but like they play I would say the best performing team in the league this season probably. I think we're probably one of the best performers. I think Liverpool fans can admit that they've rode their luck in a lot of games, that they've just been clinical. So I'll say we are the best performing team this season, but they didn't lose 0-0. And I don't think they're going to lose many. Probably they could easily not lose another game this season.
All right, yeah, we're going to go through that in a second about the fixtures coming up and stuff like that. But I don't know. I didn't feel that vulnerable against Haaland. Maybe that's more to do with our personnel, but do you know what? Maybe Arsenal were just better than we were last season.
Yeah, we are for sure. Easily.
Oh, what was that?
Light went off.
Oh, fair. But maybe that is just the case. Maybe people are just focusing on City not performing as well because they're not taking into account that Arsenal are just better and better at dealing with their threats. Also, Bernardo Silva, I've got to say, doing my head in that game. He was just up for a scrap the whole time.
But like he's that type of player. Like
I've never seen him that bad.
Nah, man. In big games, he always makes the most fouls. Like he gets a few yellow cards here and there, bro. Like, trust me, him and Roger make a lot of fouls, and a lot of them are quite tactical. You're getting away from him, he just hacks you down. Yeah, it's just.
I found it
ratty.
Yeah, I found it quite interesting at the end of the game as well. To see Guardiola was like really hammering Jack Grealish. Like he was not happy with his performance at all.
Oh, after the game.
Yeah. Like really chewing his ear off. I found that quite interesting as well. So obviously Guardiola wasn't too happy with the performance. Haaland fuming, but as you say, they could easily turn it around. And I was thinking like with the players that they were bringing on as well during the game, like Ake came on and Rico Lewis just came on. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, the depth they've got. I don't think we're there yet with depth wise. So This is still a team. I think, honestly, when your biggest problem is probably motivation as City after you've won the treble, I honestly think it's borderline impossible to stay as motivated as you can be the next season after winning the treble, because you're mentally exhausted. You felt this euphoria, the dopamine, the serotonin rush, and then you're like, oh, I've got to do it all again, like 2 months later. So I've always thought like it's almost like a curse sometimes winning the treble. Obviously it's not, because it's a great celebration, but I think one of the biggest things we could ever look at, and one of the biggest accomplishment ever, is if anyone ever did the treble back-to-back or a quadruple or treble back-to-back, because I think it's so mentally exhausting. I think motivation, you'd have to have sports psychiatrists and therapists and stuff like that. So maybe all City need is a bit of not resistance is the wrong word, but adversity, people doubting them for a bit of motivation. Maybe that's the worst thing we can ever do. So maybe just
you can never count City out. Like, perform badly, what? Like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Not on this podcast.
Hi guys, it's Jack from the future here whilst he's editing the podcast. Now, I've just gone through the footage and the camera has decided to miss out a big segment of this podcast. It's fantastic when that happens. But luckily it is savable, hence this interlude. And it's actually quite nice, this little pause. It's like I'm looking back on my past self. And there's a lot to judge, I will be honest. But I'm just here to give some oversight into the next conversation that will be happening. Now, luckily, the camera did record us reacting and giving our percentages to the fixtures that we went through. So all we've missed, really, is us reading the fixtures that each team has. And if you really want to, you can go off on BBC Sport, go through the fixtures, and look for yourself as we're talking through this next segment. So, I'm going to love you and leave you, even though I'm enjoying talking again, because I was just being behind a desk all day working and had no one to talk to. So I'm going on one of my tangents. Sorry, Chika. Look, all right, clarification for the next segment is that we've gone through the fixtures for Liverpool, ManCity and Arsenal, and we're giving our percentages and our predictions to who we think is going to win the league from these fixtures. All right, I'm gone now. Future Jack's out. And he's soon to be past Jack. There's one for your head tops. Think about that. It's a bit of a weird one. Like, I'm in the past already. Anyway, all right, I'm going to go. Have a lovely rest of your day and enjoy the rest of the podcast. Cheers, guys.
So the camera decided to rudely die there. But what we were saying is you think that Liverpool have the easiest run of fixtures.
They're the worst team out of the big three, but they have the easiest run.
So do you think they'll win the league?
No.
But they have the easiest run?
Yeah.
So do you still think Arsenal are going to win the league?
I think Arsenal are going to finish above Liverpool.
Is that your way of saying City are going to win the league? Yeah.
It's City or us.
Yeah. I think this is the first year where I honestly just don't know at all.
I don't know either, let's be honest.
Yeah, I don't think anyone knows.
I think we've got a 25% chance.
Everyone just has a 33.3%, I think. Recurring. 25. Okay, let's do percentages then. ManCity % win the league. Chika is thinking.
50.
50. Us 25. And then that means Liverpool 25.
Yeah.
So we've got just as much. Oh, wow. So you actually do think City are going to do it? Even after we were talking about City, not.
You know what? I'll go 45 City. Then I'll go 28 Arsenal. And then 27.
Okay. So City win the league.
You catch my drift.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Now, after going through those fixtures, mate, we started a new segment. And I think for the second episode in a row, you've forgotten to find your maddest moment of the week, haven't you?
I didn't know we were doing it.
We do it every week now. So, all right. Well, luckily for you, I've got a very good 2 Maddest moments of the week. I've got 2 to talk about.
Okay.
First of all, Hibernian. I'm going to put it in. There was a player. He went to like take a free kick from his own half. He booted the ball, but he's gone and booted it now, and he's hit his own player in the face in front of him. Like, cool. Like, I've seen that happen before. But what's happened is after he's booted it off the first guy's place for Hibernian, it's bounced back off his face and gone into another Hibernian's face. So one guy for Hibernian managed to take out 2 of his own players in the face through one free kick from his own half. You have to see the clip to believe it. It's the best thing I think I've ever seen.
Well, I need to see it to think if it's actually that mad.
Okay, let me grab it up.
Because it's not sounding mad, does it? Like, 2 guys got hit in the face.
No, but it's the rebound. Yeah, here we go. So he hits him in the face, and then he... Okay.
Oh, shit.
yeah, so it is mad.
It is
Yeah.
mad, isn't it?
Okay, but I think what's madder than that is Jibril Cisse. Anyway, if anyone's listening, anyone's watching, you might know Jibril Cisse. Prominent striker, funky hairstyles,
Journeyman.
hair dye, punk rocker, turned DJ now.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Oh, you don't find that mad?
It's a bit crazy. But I already knew it, though. Do you know what I mean?
But his sets have been getting played like on a bigger scale now.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's like literally like doing pretty well.
Yeah. I've seen loads of Jibril Cisse sets now.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, big time DJ.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a segment next week or next time we do the poddy, where we go through our biggest, the biggest career change for footballers. I'm gonna get that in the notes.
Yeah, go on.
Go footballers' biggest career change and see if
The only
If not-
thing that I would have as a mad moment is Tonali. The betting scandal has continued. Have you seen that?
Okay, go on.
So
Expand.
you know what happened with him, like why he got banned?
Yeah.
Just betting on Italian football.
Yeah.
Italian FA.
I saw the dodgy yellow card.
Yeah. So basically, he's got charged again. So as soon as he signed with Newcastle, he's been betting on he still continued betting even though he knew he was getting investigated from the Italian FA. He's betting on English games. The English FA have now charged him for games in between September and November of last year, so this season.
Is this guy tapped?
I think he had I can't remember the amount of offense. I think it was 50 bets. So that one that we saw the video of him getting booked because he didn't want to come off the field when he was getting substituted.
Yeah.
That is, I think people are saying that's an obvious yellow card that he's betting on himself. So he obviously has a problem.
Yeah, that's
He has
that's
a
not
betting
good.
problem, no.
Okay, so out of our maddest moments, then we got Tonali continuing to bet when he's getting investigated. Jibril Cisse is a DJ, and the Hibernian player took out 2 of his players. I think even when you haven't even prepared a segment for this, I think you've won maddest moment.
You think?
Yeah, Tonali continuing to bet. I know it's probably common knowledge, but that is pretty crazy to continue. That's serious. That's Michael Owen.
It's an addiction, man.
Yeah, that is Michael Owen bad level of addiction right there. Whilst you're being investigated. Are you stupid? That's crazy.
I wonder is he going to play football again?
I don't think he is. Maybe put a bet
Someone
on it.
did say that he might have told the FA this already, so I think his agent said that the FA knew about this because Tonali, when he was getting investigated, flagged it. But I don't get why you're flagging it and you're still betting.
That's even worse.
Like, you want to flag
You
it.
snitched on yourself and then continued to do the thing that you snitched on yourself for.
It's crazy. It's
What a weird
don't
person.
bet, kids. Don't bet.
He's got a terrible
I said
haircut
I
as
lost
well.
£3 today.
He's got a terrible haircut as well. But yeah, I got to say, okay, I didn't know the Tonali betting scandal was as bad as that. I think that has to win.
It's pretty bad.
I think that has to win maddest moment of the week.
This is what I do. I win, guys. I win. Come on, prepare. Just Put in the kit, I win. Score, bang.
Fair. Okay, we touched on Liverpool, and you think they're the least likely to win the league. And we met a Liverpool fan earlier on, and he was saying that he really wants to win it this year because it's the end of their cycle. It's their last Yahoo! And and Arsenal have a younger squad. City are still rebuilding somewhat, and they'll continue to do well. Not rebuilding, but building. They still have a good squad. They're not.
They're built.
They're built, yeah, and they're going to continue to be built. Is basically what I'm saying. And Arsenal are building still, but Liverpool have hit the destination, you could say, and which is why the Liverpool fan we were speaking to was saying how he
Typical
really wants to win it.
Oh, we deserve it the most. Oh, we've come through all this. This is what I mean. That's why I said I hate Liverpool fans. Because it's like, oh, it's me. Everybody deserves, like, every fan's going to be like, oh, we won it. Do you know what I mean? What does that even mean, bro? He was a nice guy, but I was like, oh, yeah, we need it. Oh, the Klopp's leaving. Oh, boo-hoo. You've won it already. What do you mean? Like, oh, because I want to give Klopp a farewell. Jog on, man. Jog on. No one cares, bro. You're literally getting lucky results here and there. The referee's literally giving you the ball to score. Nah, miss me with that, man.
On that note, Xavi Alonso's recently turned down the job at Liverpool to continue his project. To continue his project at Leverkusen. Now, with that being said, if you're FSG, if you're working at Liverpool, you
go get Potter or Southgate.
You're not being serious.
I am being deadly serious. I hope they get Potter or Southgate. Great managers. If FSG, if you listen to this,
okay, let's pretend like you're not annoyed at Liverpool fans. Let's pretend this is Arsenal in this situation.
Can never.
They're called Arsenal. If you're FSG, who would you bring in? I think it's an impossible. I think it's a poison chalice again.
You can't say Arsenal because you have to think of a manager that will deal well with players.
I'm saying Liverpool. Apart from you're not being serious with Potter and Southgate.
I think Potter's a great manager.
Shut up.
Southgate is Klopp-like, but low level.
I felt really bad for telling you shut up there. I didn't like it. I'm such a freaking softie.
I didn't deep it.
But who would you bring in?
I think the best managers on the market are
Mourinho.
Huh? How many chances that guy?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, his boy who cried the wolf.
Ruben Amorim.
Sporting Lisbon manager for anyone.
Yeah. I think Potter's still a good manager. I think he needs to now go to like a West Ham before going back to Liverpool.
I agree.
Nagelsmann would have been amazing. I know he's at Germany right now. I think maybe if he wins the Euros, he probably wants to spend the World Cup there as well. I think Nagelsmann and Ruben Amorim and potentially De Zerbi are probably the leaders.
Sporting Lisbon manager. He's what type of football does he play?
I think it's quite modern football, and I think it suits the way Liverpool play. To be fair, usually I think he plays three at the back, but his system's quite fluid. It's like high intensity, fluid front three in terms of movement. He likes progressive passes at the back, people that are good on the ball, very attacking style of play. Our possession is high intensity, winning the ball back high up the pitch. Stuff like that.
Yeah, so you got
like the normal modern manager.
Yeah, so you got quite a few managers there that would suit Liverpool's style. But would you want to go for something new, like a new kind of identity with a new manager after all these years?
No, you want to if you want to play exciting football at the end of the day, and you want someone that is pragmatic but also exciting. So yeah, I think he will be a good option for that. They haven't brought back Mark Edwards and the rest of. I think they're building a quite good team. I think Mark Edwards was kind of the reason why Liverpool are where they are right now. He was pivotal in bringing Coutinho there, then selling him and bringing in Van Dijk, bringing in Firmino, Mane, Salah. All of those players were because of him, basically, his recruitment model. So if they can match that and recruit a manager that suits the philosophy or what they want to build over the next 5-10 years, then yeah. I think Ruben will fit into that mold. Who's to say? I think it'll take a bit of time, probably. He could flop.
Do you think he's favourite to get that job?
He's favourite now that Alonso's staying.
Yeah. Do you think he will go there?
I think if he doesn't go there, right? Yeah, I can't see anyone else. I think Liverpool have literally been like named him as one of the people on this list.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They already named him.
Okay, so there you have it, exclusive.
I can go to Bet365 quickly because I think they even have it on their thing.
Yeah, no, I saw earlier. He's the favourite.
The other managers on the list. What about Frank Lampard, eh?
God, no chance. All right, so yeah, there we have it. It looks like, what's his name again? Andorin.
Ruben Amorim.
Almiron. Ruben Almiron.
Amorim. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Almiron.
I think he's Portuguese, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. And do you reckon? I think it's a poison chalice. I think anyone who takes that, I think Xabi Alonso has done a very good job at not taking that job. All right, should we?
Who do you think is going to win the Player of the Year?
Oh, okay, this is good. Maybe we save it for the next poddy. I think we should save it for the next poddy. All right, to wrap up, we're going to wrap up because we've started filming really stupidly late today, which is not great from us. But just to finish up, Chico. Oh, I always say my howler.
Yeah, say your howler. I think
and your freak of the week. Who's my howler? Oh, I had one. I was like, yeah, I'm going to say that's my howler. And now I can't think of the howler. Chico, who did I say was going to be my howler?
Was it from today's game?
No, it was this week. It was a result.
Chelsea. United.
Yes, it was Chelsea. It was Chelsea. That's who my howler. I'm sorry.
West Ham was pretty bad as well.
But I'm sorry. 10
Sheffield
men.
United as well.
I've given it to Sheffield United twice.
Yeah.
Chelsea, howler. 10 men.
I want to do a howler.
Do you want to add a howler? Yeah. I'll do my howler. Chelsea, 10 men against Burnley. Sorry, you concede twice whilst they've got 10 men. It's a stinker. Need I say more? It's one of the worst Premier League sides in the league. And to do that at home is an absolute howler. What's your howler?
My howler is actually to a guy that's been on form recently, you know. Been travelling and he made a comment. What was it again? I think it was like 10 minutes into the game. Luton had scored. Nottingham Forest conceded. And he was like, I told you Luton are going to stay up.
Oh, shit.
This guy texts me. So I think, obviously, we have a bet that I believe Forest are going to stay up. He believes Luton are going to stay up. So we have this competitive thing that's going on. This guy texts me 10 minutes into the game. Luton have gone 1-0 up within 3 minutes against Tottenham. Don't know why he thinks they've won the game. Forest are at home to Palace. They've gone 1-0 down. Suddenly, obviously, they now change positions in the table. Suddenly, the season's over. Not even the game. The season's over. He's like, I told you Luton are staying up. As if they're going to win this game. Like they haven't bottled every other result they've been leading in.
Yeah, it's a stinker, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolute
That's
stinker.
a howler. That's a stinker.
Yeah. But
he does this all the time, by the way. This is not the first time he's done this.
Who's your freak of the week?
Freak of the week. Oh, God. Well, it wasn't even a boring week, to be fair. Harvey Barnes.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
Good one. Yeah, that is a very good... If there's ever a freak of the week, that is the freak of the week.
Yeah.
Cheeks freak of the week. And I'm not going to lie, it's really late. I think after filming this podcast, this is definitely not some of our best work, let's be honest. It's been absolute rotten. Not rotten, tough. But it's been a bit all over the shop. The camera's died. I didn't charge the camera. I've ended up spending half this podcast talking about Scandinavian women I love. I haven't offended anyone, but I nearly offended some people. I don't know whether that will make the cut or not.
Yeah,
and
keep it pure. What's too soft?
Yeah, and Yeah, it's just I feel like we haven't really gone into it. Maybe I think maybe we should do another one next week to make up for this one.
We can figure a way just to do topics that we haven't really covered. And
Yeah,
talk about
yeah.
interesting stuff,
Yeah, we will make it up to you guys who enjoy the podcast and love the podcast next week. We're sorry this one's been a bit of a howler, but we still wanted to put it out because I've been getting messages from people genuinely going, you can check them as well. Go, where's the podcast? So we're very, very grateful that you enjoyed the podcast that much. But guys, we're gonna just now.
Yeah. At least you just.
Fair. All right, I'm just going to end it. I'm just going to have some audio. So, literally, as I'm doing that outro right now, you've probably got a blank screen and can probably only hear my voice. This is how all over the place this podcast has been. The camera has decided to die as we're doing the outro. I'm not going to keep you here for too much
like
longer.
death.
Yeah.
There's 3 pints to hear me
we're
right now.
We're going to end it here. If you're listening on the audio, you might not understand, but the camera's just died and the visuals have gone. But yeah, this is a bit all over the shop, this one. We're going to be back and better next week. We're going to do an extra one to make up for it. It's what happens when you give it 3 weeks in between a podcast. All right.
It's stupid international, really, that's why.
Yeah. All right, guys, take it easy. Have a lovely rest of your day, and we will see you in the next one. We are so sorry this one was not as good as usual.
Yeah, bye. Fuck off.